Hello everyone. Now I'll do class for class 10. The topic is compound interest. In the last class also we were doing the same topic, that is compound interest, and we did up to question number 19. So now let's do question number 20. So let us write by calculating at what rate of interest per annum. So here it is asked at what rate of compounding, that is it is the case of compound interest. At what rate of compound interest per annum will rupees 60,000 amount to rupees 69,984 in 2 years, right? So here the amount given is 69,984, and this is the principal, that is 60,000 is the principal. That is 60,000 will amount to rupees 69,984 in how many years? 2 years. So you have to calculate the rate of compound interest per annum, right? So now solution. So here what is the amount? So A is equal to rupees 69984. It is 69984, that is the amount. And what is the principal here? Principal is rupees 60,000. What is the time here? N is equal to 2 years. So here N is equal to 2 years. Okay. Now in this case you have to calculate the rate of compound interest per annum. That is R is equal to question mark. So let us write here at what rate of compound interest per annum. Okay. So now we know that formula for the amount, that is A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power N. Okay. So this is the formula that you can use here. So or what is the amount in this case? It is 69,984. 69,984 is the amount, which is equal to what is the principal? It is 60,000 and within bracket 1 plus. So you have to calculate R. So write R itself. So R by 100 whole to the power 2. That is N is 2 years. So or 69984. Now take this 60,000 to the left hand side. So it goes to the denominator, that is 60,000. So which is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 whole square. Is that clear? So now let us cancel it by 6. 6 ones are 6, and how many zeros? 4 zeros. So you can cancel it by 6 here also. So it is 6 ones are 6, 6 ones are 6. Remainder is 3, 39. 6 6 are 36, 38. 6 6 are 36, 24. 6 4s are 24, right? So it is 11,664 divided by 1, and how many zeros? 4 zeros. Which is equal to 1 plus R upon 100. This is whole square. Okay. Now, since right hand side is the square term, so you have to convert this left hand side in terms of whole square. So this left hand side should be converted into or in terms of whole square, right? Which number whole to the power 2 will be 11,664 divided by 1 and 4 zeros. And you know that 10,000 is square of 100. 10,000 is square of 100, or you may find out the square root also. So let us find out the square root now. Or तो यसमा हामी के गर्छौं, राइट को लेफ्ट मा, लेफ्ट को राइट मा पनि लेख्न सक्छौं. So without changing the sign, 1 plus R upon 100 whole square is equal to 11664 divided by 1 and how many zeros? It is 4 zeros. Or 1 plus r upon 100 is equal to square root of 11664 divided by 1 and how many zeros? 4 zeros. So let us find out the square root of 11,664. So I think you know how to find out the square root, isn't it? You have done it in class 7 or 8, I think. So let's find out the square root of 11664. Okay? So let's do it in the rough work. I think you have copied it. So 11664. The square root कसरी निकाल्छु? Last number 4 को जोडी 6, 6 को जोडी 1. You have to take the terms in pair from the last number. That is, what is a pair of 4? 6. And what is a pair of 6? 1. So there is only 1 here. So let us find out the square root. दुईटा त्यस्तै number multiply गर्नुछ. 1 1 जा 1, 2 2 जा 4, but 4 is more than 1. So you can't write 2 2 za. So it is 1 1 za 1, right? So 1 minus 1 is 0. Now 16 comes, right? So here you have to add this 1. 1 is added here. 1 plus 1 is 2. So now here you should put the number here. Same number should be there. So now there is 16 and there is 2. So you should put the same numbers out here. If you write 1 1, so what do we get? 1 1 is 1, 1 2 is 2. If you write 1 1 here, this 21 is multiplied by 1, you will get 21. But it is more than 16. Can you write it here? No. So you cannot write 1 here. That means you have to write. If you can't write 1, then you should write 0 there. If it is 0, here is also 0. 0 into 0. 0 0 to 0. Now subtract it. So it is 16. Then write down 64. Right? And here this 0 is added out here. So 20 plus 0 is 20 plus 0 is 20. Okay? Now again, यहाँ त्यस्तै number आउनु पर्यो. So that we can have 1664, isn't it? That means 8. 8, you should write 8 here. So 8 8 is 64. 4, that means 6. 8 0 is 0 plus 6 is 6. And 8 2 is 16. So it is cross. So, or 1 plus r upon 100 is equal to, how much is it? What is square root of 11664? It is 108 divided by, what is square root of 10,000 now? So let us find out the square root of 10,000. 10,000. Let us find out its square root, right? So here from the last number, that is 0, its pair is this 0. For this 0, the pair is this 1 0. Okay? Only 1 is there. So 1 1 is 1. So it is cross. For this 2 0, you have to write 1 0. Again, for this 2 0, you have to write 1 0. So what is square root of 10,000? It is 100, right? So you should write here 100, that is 100. Is that clear to all of you? So now let us solve it. Let us get the value for r. Now 1 is taken to the right hand side. So r upon 100 is equal to 108 divided by 100. Then write out minus 1. Or r upon 100 is equal to, what's the LCM here now? It is 100. 100 is divided by 100. That is 1. And 1 is multiplied by 108. That is 108 minus below 1 there is 1. Now this 100 is again divided by 1. So it is 100. So 100 should be multiplied by 1. So it is 100. Right? So now next, or r upon 100 is equal to 8. 108 minus 100 is 8 divided by 100. Now LHS is equal to RHS. Now on the left hand side, in the denominator there is 100. On the right hand side also in the denominator there is 100. This 100, both are in the denominator on both sides. You can cancel them, isn't it? So 100, 100. How is it cancelled? If you cross multiply by 100, you will get 8 into 100, and this 100 and this 100 will be cancelled. So you can cancel here also. Both are in the denominator. You can cancel that 100 which are in the denominator. So it goes 1 time, right? So if you do cross multiplication, what do we get? R is equal to 8. So this is the answer. What is the rate of compound interest per annum? It is 8%. Therefore, rate of compound interest per annum is equal to how much is it? It is 8%. That is the answer. So what is the rate of compound interest per annum? It is 8%. Is that clear to all of you? So you can copy it. So now, this question number 22 is your homework, right? It is same as question number 20. Just now we did it, isn't it? Question number 20, we just did it. So this 22 and question number 20 are of similar type. You can do question number 22 at home. So this is your homework, okay? This is in page number 113, and this is the same exercise. That is, let us work out 6.1. Okay, the page number is what? 113. Now let's do question number 21 now. Now in this case, what is asked? Let us calculate in how many years. That means you have to get the value for n. Will rupees 40,000 amount to rupees 46,656? So that rupees 40,000 will be your what? Principal. And what is the amount in this case? 46,656 at the rate of 8% compound interest per annum. What is the rate given here? 8% compound interest per annum. So let us calculate the number of years. So solution. So n is equal to question mark, right? So what is the amount given here? A is rupees 46,656. And what is the principal in this case? It is rupees 40,000. It is rupees 40,000, right? Next, what is the rate of compound interest per annum? It is 8%. Okay? So let us use the same formula here. So right now we know that A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n. Okay. So now let us put the values, or what is the amount in this case? 46,656, which is equal to, what is the principal in this case? 40,000. So within bracket, what do we have? 1 plus 8 upon 100. That is, the rate here is 8 divided by 100 whole to the power n. You have to calculate the value for n, right? So now let us solve it. 40,000, take it to the left hand side. So on the left hand side, it goes to the denominator. 46656 divided by 40,000, right, is equal to, now we can add them. 100 ones are 100 plus 8. That is 108 divided by 100 whole to the power n, right? So now let us simplify it. You can cancel it by 4. 4 ones are 4 and 4 zeros. You can cancel it by 4. 4 ones are 4, right? 4 ones are 4, 26. 4 6 are 24, 25. 4 6 are 24, 16. 4 4s are 16. So, or 1166 divided by 1 and how many zeros? 4 zeros, which is equal to 108 divided by 100 whole to the power n. So now 11,116,4. That is, you know that 108 whole square is 11,116,4, or you may get the square root also. And 10,000 is 100 whole square. You know that, isn't it? Or you may find out the square root now. You may get the square root of 11,164. 11,164. Let us find out the square root. Okay, again. So you have to take the terms in pair from the last number. That is, the pair of 4 is this 6, and the pair of this 6 is 1. So this is only 1 is there, right? So 1 ones are 1. It is cos, then write down 16. So 1 is added out here. 1 plus 1 is 2. You know how to get the square root. You have done it in class 7 also, right? So if you write 1 here, this will be 21, but it is more than 16. You cannot write it. So 0, 0, 0, right? 20 zeros are 0. So what is the remainder? 16. Now then comes 64. So both the numbers here is 64. So it is 1664. Okay. This 0 is added here now. 20 plus 0 is 20. Now we have to write down the same number here. Which number will you put here? It is 8. 8 is 64, 4, that is 6. 8 zeros are 0 plus 6 is 6. And 8 twos are 16. So this is cross. So what is the square root of 11,164? That is 108. That means 108 whole square will be your 11,164. Similarly, you can get the square root of 10,000, right? So from the last number, you have to take the number in pair 0, 0. This is also 0, 0 pair. Only 1 is there, right? So you can find out the square root. So 1 ones are 1. Test the number multiply. 1 ones are 1. So 2 twos are 4. So 4 is more than 1. You cannot write here, isn't it? So it is cross, right? For these 2 zeros, you have to write only 1 0. For this 2 0 also, you have to write only 1 0. That is 108. What is square root of 10,000? 100. So it will be 108 divided by 100. Whole square will be there. Okay. So now let us write here. Now, so 108 divided by 100 whole square is equal to 108 divided by 100 whole to the power n. Now in class 9, I think you did laws of indices. So this is known as the basis. 108 by 100 is known as the basis, and this is the power. Here the power is 2 and there the power is n. If the bases are equal, powers must be equal, isn't it? If the bases are equal, powers must be equal. Is that right? If the bases are equal, these two are the bases, they are both equal, so powers must be equal. That is, or 2 is equal to n, right? So, or n is equal to 2. So, what is asked in the question? In how many years? That means time is required. So, what is the required time? Required time is equal to 2 years. So, write down the answer. So, required time is equal to how many years? It is 2 years. So this is the answer. Similarly, you can do question number 23. Okay, and this is your question number 21. So similarly, you can do question number 23. So question number 23 will be your homework, right? And this question number 23 and this question number 21 are of similar type. Okay, so you do question number 23. Okay, so you can copy it. So 23 is your homework, and now we'll do the next question. Okay, now let's do this question. That is question number 24. Let us write by calculating in how many years. Here also time is asked. Will rupees 3 and 5 zeros, that means 3 lakhs, amount to rupees 3,99,300 at the rate of 10% compound interest per annum. That is, in how many years will rupees, these 3 lakhs amount to rupees 3 lakhs 99,300 and the rate of 10% compound interest per annum. So what is the amount here? It is 3,99,300. That is your amount. Which is the principal? 3 lakhs is the principal. And what is the rate of compound interest per annum? 10%. Okay. So here the time is required. Okay. Now let's do the solution now. So what is the amount in this case? Rupees 3,99,300. Right. What is the principal here? Rupees 3 and how many zeros? 5 zeros. What is the rate of compound interest per annum? It is 10%. So what is asked here? That is number of years. That is time is required. So n is equal to question mark. Okay. Now you know the formula. So we will use the same formula. That is the formula for the amount. Okay. So we know that. What is the formula here? A is equal to P within bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n. So let's use this formula. So or what is the amount here? 3,99,300 is equal to, what is the principal? 3 and 5 zeros, that is 3 lakhs, and within bracket 1 plus what is R in this case? It is 10. 10 divided by 100 whole to the power, right, n. Right? Now let us solve it. Now 3 lakhs, take to the left hand side, it goes to the denominator on the left hand side, right? 399,300 divided by 3 and how many zeros? 5 zeros, which is equal to 1 plus this 0 gets cancels, right? So it is 10 ones are 10 plus 1 is 11 by, oh sorry. This is 1 by 10 whole to the power n, right? 1 plus 1 by 10 whole to the power n, right? So here 00 gets cancels. Or we have here 3,993 divided by 3,000 is equal to, now add them. So it is 10 ones are 10 plus 1. That is 11 by 10 whole to the power n. Okay. Now let us simplify it. Now you can cancel it by 3. 3 ones are 3 and 3 zeros. 11 cancel huncha. 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 ones are 3. That means 1,331 divided by 1,000 is equal to, it is 11 by 10 whole to the power n. Okay. So now this 1,331 divided by 1,000, you should write it within 11 by 10 whole to the power some number. That is, you should write it in the form. That is, this left hand side, that is 1,331 divided by 1,000 should be written in the form 11 by 10 whole to the power some number. What is that number? Since there is 1 and 3 zeros are there, 10 whole cube is 1,000, isn't it? So 10 whole cube is what? 1,000. Now which number whole cube is 1,331? Let us check it. So 11. So you know that 11 11s are what? 121. Again multiplied by 11. 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1. Cross. 1 ones are 1, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1. So 1,331. That means 11 whole cube is 1,331. That means you can write it as 11 cube is 1,331 divided by which number? Cube is 1,000. That is 10 cube is equal to 11 by 10 whole cube whole to the power. It is whole to the power n. Right? Right hand side is kept as it is. Only you have to simplify this left hand side. That is 11 whole cube will be 1,331 and 10 whole cube will be 1,000. Right? We have just checked it. Right? So it can be written within whole cube. That is 11 by 10 whole cube is equal to 11 by 10 whole to the power n. Is that clear to all of you? Now I told you that from the laws of indices, if bases are equal, powers must be equal. This 11 by 10. So now, what is the base? The base is, suppose you have x to the power n, right? Your n is known as the power or exponent. यो n लाई हामी पावर पनि भन्छौं, एक्सपोनेन्ट पनि भन्छौं, अनि यो x लाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं, बेस भनेर भन्छौं. ठीक छ? त त्यसै पाराले यसमा this 3 is known as the power or exponent and this 11/10 is known as the base. If the bases are equal, powers must be equal. That is from the laws of indices. So you have done it in class 9, I think. Okay. If the bases are equal, powers must be equal. In this case, the bases are equal. Therefore, 3 is equal to n. Since these bases are equal, so powers must be equal. That is 3 is equal to n. That means n is equal to 3. So in how many years will this amount 3 lakhs, will these 3 lakhs amount to rupees 3,99,300 at the rate of 10% compound interest per annum. So in how many years? It is 3 years. So therefore required time, is equal to, this is 3 years. So this is your answer. Is that clear? So we have finished the problem from the book, that is from this exercise. Let us work out 6.1. Let us do from Madhyamik question paper. Okay, so you can copy it first, then we'll start Madhyamik question paper. Okay. So now let's do this Madhyamik question paper. So this Madhyamik question paper is of 2017. So I have written here the question. This is from Madhyamik 2017, right? Madhyamik 2017. Let's do question number 5, number 1. So this question carries 5 marks, right? So this is of 5 marks question. So let us do this problem. The difference between the simple interest and the compound interest for 2 years of a sum of money becomes rupees 80 at 4% interest per annum. For a sum of money at 4% interest per annum, the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest is rupees 80. You have to find out that sum of money. What is that sum of money? That is sum of money means here, that is the principal. Okay. So for that principal, you have to find out both compound interest as well as simple interest. And you know that compound interest is always greater than the simple interest. And what is the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest? It is rupees 80. This condition is given. So you have to calculate that sum of money. Is the question clear to all of you? So how many years it is given? It is given 2 years. Okay. So in this case, we can use the algebraic method. Let us assume the sum of money as rupees X. Okay. So solution. Let the sum of money be rupees X, right? Now this is your principal. Okay, so P is equal to rupees X. What is the rate of interest per annum? It is given 4%, right? For how many years? T is equal to how many years? 2 years. Now first of all, let us calculate the simple interest now. Let us calculate the simple interest. Therefore, SI is equal to, what is the formula that you can use here? PRT by 100. So it is PRT upon 100, right? So therefore, SI is equal to, this is rupees, what is the principal P out here? This is X. What is the rate in this case? 4. What is the time in this case? That is 2, for 2 years, isn't it? So T is equal to 2 years. So this whole divided by 100, right? Now you can cancel here. So 4 ones are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. Or what is SI is equal to now? It is rupees 2x upon 25. So we have calculated the simple interest. So let us write here. So SI is equal to, that is 2x upon 25. Now let us calculate the compound interest now. अब हामी के calculate गर्छौं? Compound interest. So right now, therefore CI. What is CI is equal to, what is the formula? P within second bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n minus 1, right? So this is the formula that you can use here. So this is the formula for compound interest. So or CI is equal to, what is the principal here? What is the principal here? It is x within second bracket 1 plus, what is R? 4 divided by 100 whole to the power, what is the value for n? It is 2, that is number of years, so it is minus 1, right? Now let us simplify it. Or CI is equal to x, now within second bracket, you can cancel it, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. Isn't it? 25 times 4, 25 is 100. 25 ones are 25 plus 1 is 26. So it is 26 by 25. This is your whole square. Then you can write minus 1. So 25 ones are 25 plus 1 is your 26. That is 26 by 25 whole square. That is minus, and then 26 by 25 whole square, then minus 1. Okay, so or CI is equal to x within bracket, this is actually 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. Then what do we write? Minus 1. So now let us simplify it. 26 into 26, how much is it? 26 into 26, right? So multiply it. 6 6 are 36, 6, 3, 6 2s are 12 plus 3, 15, 2 6 are 12, 2, 1, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is your 676. Or CI is equal to x within bracket 676 divided by, what is 25 multiplied by 25? So you can write here 25 into 25. 5 5s are 25, 5 2, 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12. Again 2 5s are 10, 0, 1 is there, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 is 5. So it is 5 2 6, 625. So it is 625 minus 1. So let us simplify now. Or CI is equal to x within bracket, what's the LCM? It is 625. So numerator becomes 676 minus 625. Or what is CI is equal to now? It is rupees. Now subtract it. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. 51x divided by 625. So this is your what? Compound interest. Now in the question, what is given there? In the question, what is given there? The difference between the compound interest and the simple interest is given as rupees 80. That is, the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest is given as rupees 80. And we know that compound interest is always greater than the simple interest. Okay. So difference between compound interest and simple interest is given as rupees 80. That is CI minus SI is equal to rupees 80. So let us write down this one. So here SI is 2x by 25, right? Now you have to write by question CI minus SI is equal to what? Rupees 80, which is equal to rupees 80. Okay. So or what is CI here? 51x divided by 625. right? Minus, what is SI? It is 2x by 25, which is equal to 80. So now what's the LCM? What is the LCM of 625 and 25? It is 625. Now we have to divide the LCM. 625 by 625, that is 1 into 51x, minus, again divide 625 by 25, you will get 25. 25 is a 625. So 25 into 2 is 50x, which is equal to 80 divided by 1. So here 80 ko tala ke pani chaina, there is 1 there. Always below 80 there is 1, right? What is 51x minus 50x? X divided by 625 is equal to 80 divided by 1. Now you can do cross multiplication here. So or x is equal to 80 multiplied by 625. So can you multiply them? Or x is equal to 80 ने multiply करना एकदमै सजिलो छ. पहिले 80 को पछि यो 0 छ नि, यो 0 लेखिहाल्नु. अब 8 ले चाहिँ 625 लाई multiply गर्ने. 8 5 जा 40, 0 4, 8 2 जा 16 plus 4 is 20, 20 को 0, 2 रह्यो, 8 6 जा what? 48 plus 2 is 49, 50. So it is 50. That is 50,000. This is the required sum of money. That is asked, isn't it? You have to calculate the sum of money. What is the sum of money in this case? It is rupees 50,000. So required sum of money is equal to how much is it? It is rupees 50,000. So this is your final answer. So required sum of money is equal to rupees 50,000. So you can copy it. I think you have understood it. तिमीले बुझ्यौ होला यो. त घरमा राम्रोसँग प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने यार. त अब म नेक्स्ट 2018 बाट गराउने छु ल, माध्यमिक परीक्षा 2018. So you can copy it. So now, let's do this question from Madhyamik Pariksha 2018. This is question number 5A. This question also carries 5 marks, right? So first of all, you have to understand this question. So what is asked in the question? Aminur has taken a loan of rupees 64,000 from a bank. The Aminur भन्ने मान्छेले चाहिँ एउटा बैंकबाट कति रुपैयाँ ऋण लिएछ? Rupees 64,000. Okay. If the rate of interest be 2.5% per rupee per annum, then calculate the compound interest payable after 2 years. The after 2 years चाहिँ उले compound interest कति दिनुपर्छ? यहाँ directly rate of interest per annum percentage मा दिएको छैन. Okay. So it is given that rate of interest be 2.5% per rupee per annum. That means it means that interest on rupee 1 for 1 year is equal to 2.5 paise. It is given that. But in this case, you have to find out the interest on rupees 100 for 1 year. That will give you the rate of compound interest per annum. Is that clear? So directly rate of compound interest per annum in percentage is not given. You have to find it yourself. Okay? So what do you mean by rate of interest be 2.5 paise per rupee per annum? So from this statement we mean that interest on rupees or rupee 1 for 1 year is equal to 2.5 paise. Now in order to calculate in percentage, you have to find out the interest on rupees 100 for 1 year. Percentage means out of 100. That means you have to calculate the interest on rupees 100 for 1 year. Okay. So what is given in the question? It is given that, now it is the solution, interest on rupee 1, right? Interest on rupee 1 for 1 year. Per annum means for 1 year. Per annum here 1 year is equal to 2.5 paise. Okay, this paisa should be converted into rupees. So if you want to convert paisa into rupees, what will you do? You know that rupee 1 is equal to 100 paise. Okay, since this paisa should be converted into rupees, paisa should be converted into rupees. So 100p लाई left पट्टि लेख्नु, rupees 1 लाई चाहिँ right पट्टि लेख्नु. So 100p is equal to rupee 1. That is 1 paise is equal to rupees 1 divided by 100. So if you want to convert paisa into rupees, then you have to divide that paisa by 100. Okay, if this paisa is divided by 100, then that paisa is converted into rupees. Or what is 2.5 paise? 2.5 paise is equal to rupees 2.5 divided by 100. Is that clear? So it should be divided by 100. That means rupees, how much is it? 2.5 divided by 100. Is it clear to all of you? Now we have to find out this rate of interest in percentage. That means out of 100. So you have to find out interest on rupees 100. So this is the unitary method, right? Therefore, interest on rupees 100 for 1 year will give you the rate of interest per annum in percentage, right? Is equal to how much is it? Rupees, this is the unitary method. अब यो 100 छ भने चाहिँ यो ज्यादा हुन्छ. रुपी 1 मा यति भयो, त रुपीस 100 मा यो भन्दा बेसी हुँदैछ. बेसी हुँदैछ भने चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ? You have to multiply. Is rupees 2.5 divided by 100 into this 100. So you can cancel it, which is equal to rupees 2.5. That means what is the rate of compound interest per annum? It is 2.5%. That is R is equal to 2.5%. Is that clear now? This percentage was not given directly. You have to calculate it yourself, right? So R is equal to 2.5%, right? So again, what is this? This is the loan. That means he is taking the loan of rupees 64,000 from the bank. So this 64,000 will be the principal. So therefore P is equal to rupees 64,000. So after 2 years, how much compound interest is to be paid by Aminur? Okay, that means you have to find out the compound interest. After how many years? 2 years. That is N is equal to 2 years. That is, you have to calculate the compound interest. Is that clear now? So let us calculate the compound interest now. So now let us write down the formula for CI, compound interest. So CI is equal to P. Now within second bracket, 1 plus R upon 100 whole to the power n minus 1. Second bracket is closed. Okay. So let us put the values. Is equal to rupees. What is the principal out here? 64,000. It is 64,000 within second bracket 1 plus. What is the value for R? It is 2.5. 2.5 divided by 100 whole to the power. What is the value for N? 2. Then write down minus 1. So let us simplify it now. Is equal to rupees 64,000. Now within bracket 1 plus. What do you mean by 2.5? So 2.5 I fraction ma kasari lekhchau is equal to, now there is 2.5. So after decimal point there is only one figure. So you can convert into fraction. So how can you convert into fraction? 25 divided by, after decimal point how many figures are there? Only one figure is there. That means you should write 0 and then you have to write 1. After decimal point, if there are two figures, then you should write 2 zeros and then 1. That is, it is divided by 100. If there are two figures after the decimal point, isn't it? Okay. So after decimal point, there is only one figure. So write 1, 0 and then you write down 1. Okay, that is 10. So here also, it is 25 divided by 10. 100 is there. So you have to write 100 here. 100 whole square minus 1. Is that clear? Now 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100. Right? So which is equal to rupees 64,000. Now within second bracket, 1 plus 1 by 10 fours are 40 whole square minus 1. So here second bracket is closed. Now let us simplify it further. Is equal to rupees 64,000 within second bracket now. So now let us calculate it. 41 are 40 plus 1, 41. That is 41 by 40 whole square. Right? Then you have to write minus 1. Is that clear? So which is equal to rupees 64,000 within second bracket. 41 by 40 is multiplied twice here because it is given whole square. Then write down minus 1, right? So is equal to rupees, this is your 64,000 now within second bracket. So let us do the rough work here. 41 into 41. Multiply them. 41 into 41. How much is it? 1 ones are 1, 1 fours are 4. Again, 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16, right? 1 ones are 1, 1 fours are 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16, right? So it is 1, 4 plus 4, 8, 6, 1. Is that clear? 1681. So it is 1681 divided by, this is 4 fours are 16, and write down these two zeros after 16. Then you have to write minus 1. Is it clear? So which is equal to 64,000. Then within bracket, what's the LCM? It is 1600. So what is there in the numerator? It is 1681 minus. So below 1 there is 1. So this 1600 is divided by 1. That is 1600. So 1600 into 1 is 1600. Is that clear? So you can cancel here. 00 gets cancels. 16 ones are 16. 16 fours are 64. Then 0. So which is equal to rupees 40 multiplied by. Now we can subtract it. 1 minus 0 is 1. 8 minus 0 is 8. Is that clear? So now we can multiply it. So what do we get now? Is equal to rupees 0. 0. 4 ones are 4 because this is 0 is there. So we write 0 first, then multiply by 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 eights are 32. 0. That is 4 ones are 4. 4 eights are 32. So this is the required compound interest. Okay. So therefore, required compound interest to be paid after how many years? Required compound interest to be paid after how many years? After 2 years, I think. After 2 years, right. So that is compound interest payable after 2 years. Required compound interest to be paid after 2 years. After 2 years is equal to rupees 3240. So this is the final answer. So this is the compound interest, that is rupees 3,240 should be paid after how many years? 2 years. So I think I've understood it. So now we have finished this compound interest chapter. Okay. त अब सकेर मात्रै भएन, तिमीले पनि घरमा प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुपर्छ, तिमीले पनि सिक्नुपर्छ। मैले पहिला नै भने यदि तिमीले बुझेन भने यो भिडियोलाई घरिघरि रिपिट गर्दै हेर्नु। त यदि रिपिट गरेर तिमीले हेरेर बुझेनौ भने तिमीले मलाई कमेन्ट गर्न सक्छौ या त फोन पनि गर्न सक्छौ। त जुन चाहिँ मैले तिमीलाई होमवर्क दिएको छु, जुन चाहिँ नम्बर चाहिँ हुँदैन तिमीले मलाई कमेन्ट बक्समा लेख्नु, यो नम्बर भएन सर भनेर, बुझ्यौ। अनि त्यो नम्बरलाई म एउटा पन्नामा गरेर त्यसलाई फोटो क्लिक गरेर त्यो WhatsApp ग्रुपमा नै हालिदिन्छु तिमीहरूलाई। Is that clear to all of you? So this much is for today. So have a good day. Okay, thank you.